the dogs and the kids have got on brilliantly. The kids, when they first come to us, they bond with the dogs quicker than they bond with us.
Yeah, the dogs are always the first things to greet you at the door. Speaking of, will be the dogs. And we've got 2 Chihuahuas who love children, so they straight away want to play. And likewise, the children are drawn to them because they're comforting. They are unassuming, and they're a dog, and it's something that is friendly and it wants to say hello, kind of thing. So it's one of those things. We've never had a problem. They've only ever complemented each other, and the children, the dogs like the children more than they like us now. And they spend a lot of time with each other, and we take them for days out, so we all go out as a family. We had some concerns initially because it had been us and the dogs for quite a few years as to maybe how, because they were our family at that point, how we would bring children into the family as well. But it's only worked out, it's all worked out fine. So
to be honest as well, I'd say having smaller dogs, it's kind of been a bit of an advantage, because I think the children, when they first get here, they look at them as being a little bit of a novelty and being a bit delicate, and it actually encourages them to be a bit more responsible, because you've got this small loving animal running around that's very, very easy to be hurt, and they have to be mindful of it, and they know to be mindful of it.
I think there was that was one of the things as well, was that we had a lot of things where they were like, oh, the dogs are kind of who they're, you know, if you get to them, they might target the dogs, or what if they're mean to the dogs, how will you feel? But we haven't had any of that. The dogs have only ever been cared for. You have to tell the children to stop kissing them sometimes because it gets to that point. So it's one of those things. There's never been any malice towards them, and likewise, vice versa. The dogs have only ever wanted to be where the children are. So it's all worked out fine.